On this flavor of the week, we hit up Sinabro. Located in downtown Milwaukee, here in the historic 3rd Ward, Sinabro is located off of Milwaukee Street and just recently opened. Let's take a look inside. Sinabro has a modern, clean, and inviting interior. There's plenty of seating, including booth seating and even banquet seating as well. Artwork upon the walls just adds to the sleek vibe that Sinabro provides to visitors. Here's a glimpse of Sinabro's menu. They dish out Korean dishes such as ramen, udon, fried chicken, bibimbap, and many varieties of alcohol such as wines, cocktails, and beers. Some examples of Sinabro's food includes tofu, citron, teriyaki, spicy squid udon, crispy chicken, and black bean duck bulki.
And this week I'm here at Sinabro, just opened here in the 3rd Ward. Nice big menu. It's Korean food and noodle dishes. It's an Asian restaurant. I'm excited for trying. They've reached out to me to come in. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. If we go to a ramen place or a sushi place and you don't use chopsticks, we can't be friends. There we go. There's no way we can be friends if you don't use chopsticks. None at all.
This is Sinabro's sweet and spicy dumplings. There are 6 deep-fried dumplings filled with pork with a sweet and spicy sauce.
So I got the sweet and spicy dumpling. You have a choice between vegetable or pork. I got the pork. Look at that bad boy right there. Look at all that. Hold up. Ah, that looks great. Now back to the regularly scheduled programming with the chopsticks. Bam.
And then he goes ahead
The pork is so tender from this. And with the sweet and spicy, definitely get the sweet. There's a bit of an afterkick as far as spice goes, but nothing bad at all. Nothing overwhelming. There's the inside of that dumpling right there. Oh man, look at that. This is genuinely very, very, very good. What an app, man. I got this. Trust me. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, you have a nice crispiness to the dumpling that's been fried. Look at that. Tons of flavor, man. It's like a punch. Look at that. Chopstick skills. Bam, like they did for Disney Channel. Outline of the mouse head. It's the last dumpling right here.
This is Sinabro's shrimp and soft shell crab ramen. This bad boy's ramen served with soft shell crab and shrimp, rice cakes, carrots, onions and scallions, and I also added tofu. Look at this bad boy. I'm ready to dig in, foodies. Look at it.
I can honestly say I wasn't expecting ramen to be bigger than my head, this bowl. You see the steam on this bad boy? It took a J. Cole freestyle. Yeah, this is pretty wild. There we go. Dude, this might burn my mouth and put me on a commission for a while. Oh, that broth, for one, very rich and very hearty. noodles are cooked perfectly. Well worth the slight burn on my tongue. Damn.
Just mixing up the ramen a little bit.
Here you go. So this is the shrimp and soft shell crab. Some of that shrimp right there. It still has the tail on. I'm gonna tail off. There you go. Now the shrimp, the soaked up flavor of the broth, which I described earlier as hearty. It's a mild broth. It is great.
I'm glad to hear it.
Damn. There we go. I might have cheated a bit, but. And look at this, I found some of the soft shell crab. There you go. Let's try this because that looks great. There you go. Oh, that's hot. That is so hot. Hold on. Let's do this again. So soft shell crab already has distinctive taste to it. Seafoodish. Is that a term? That's a term now. It's like in baseball, like, oh, this guy looks like a gamer, but it's very seafoodish. You know, you get the distinct taste from like the brine, from that, the natural brine of the soft shell crab, and it soaks up the flavor of the broth very well, and it's cooked perfectly. There's the claw right there. That is very good.
Along with the ramen, I also got an order of kimchi as well.
Now I'm gonna try some of this kimchi. Oh, I caught that. Oh, that kimchi has some kick, boy. Woo, I'm gonna be like Dulcine breathing out fire. So, that takes, I believe, a zucchini, and gives it a mess ton of flavor. That bad boy just looks hot. That's like the thermometer in Arizona in the summer. Nah. I can't stop eating this. And shout out to this tofu here. It's a great compliment to the ramen that soaked up the flavor of the broth. Because, you know, that's what tofu does. Whatever you cook it with, however you prep it, it absorbs that flavor. Look at that. This stuff, man. This ramen's fantastic. Look at that. Told you, man, them chopstick skills are on point. On point. You know, the protein from the shrimp, from the soft shell crab, and the carbs from the noodles, that goes for the gains. The gains. Need me about 17 more of these shrimp in this broth. And that's something I want to feature a little more on my channel, with some seafood, specifically like crab. I love soft shell crab. It's very good. I didn't forget about that kimchi, man. It's delicious. And another thing needs to be said. I love the taste of green onion on any dish. It's very strong, but it complements ramen dishes very well. So I'm basically scraping the bottom of the ramen bowl because everything's pretty much gone. Peep it. Ah. Am I going to chug it? Who do I look like chugging this broth? Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I couldn't chug it all at once. I'm working at it. the type of man I am, chugging this. I'm somebody that appreciates the broth. That's usually the hardest part and the most care of any ramen dish. A lot of effort goes into making a great broth, and this is very good. Bam. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Bam. That was great, man. I needed me another bowl of ramen. About 3 more bowls of that kimchi. But Sinabro just opened here in the historic 3rd Ward. Check them out. Authentic. It's double thumbs up. Delicious. Alright, man, I hope you guys enjoyed Sinabro. Awesome Korean food, filling a niche here in Milwaukee, here in the 3rd Ward. Check them out. Social media and all that in the description down below. Never know where I end up next, so stay tuned.